Ruth, is Claudia telling us to the camera? Benny, see if Claudia's there. You gotta make sure the camera's on first.
I got the mic on.
No. Go check. Clerk Paul, can we call the committee all to order, please?
Lennon?
Here.
Woodwood?
Here.
Leisure?
Here.
Fate?
Here.
Pabon?
Here.
Louise? Here. Marinella?
Here.
Carmichael?
Here.
8 present, Mayor.
Okay, so on tonight's agenda, all we have is one item. Dave Hallsberg from the Berwyn Development Corporation is going to talk to us about the item we have on the agenda tonight for a 7C tax abatement. Dave?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, members of the council. We received a request for a Cook County 7C tax abatement that's found as Exhibit A in your packet this evening as part of the regular board meeting. It's with J.J. Faust Properties. That will be the property owner. They also own a business known as ABC Auto Electronics. Some of you may remember that this business used to be here in the city of Berwyn, but back about 2010, they relocated and went to Forest Park. They're now realizing that they would like to come back to the community, bring the jobs back into the community, the sales tax into the community. Our community and police and fire use their services quite often. They take care of our vehicles. So having them here in town is going to be of assistance. It will reduce the amount of downtime and travel time of our vehicles that will be then serviced there. There will also be some vacant space in the building that will be able to house some other tenant at the future. The property has been vacant for more than 2 years. The documentation is provided in your packet as well. This particular tax abatement comes to us with J.J. Faust. It would reduce their level of assessment to 10% of the fair market value for the first 3 years, 15% for the 4th year, 20% in the year 5, and then back up to 25% of its market value after that. The total value of this particular incentive to JJFP is estimated to be about $200,000. That would certainly help them come in. It's a tax savings to them. They would have another option to move forward on. They wanted to hold off on that. That would have been to put a residential unit back upstairs. As you recall, there's a second floor to that. It did have a dwelling unit there previously. For whatever reason, they've looked at it and said, we're not sure that we want the dwelling unit up there right away. We'd like to go ahead and go with the 7C. If the 7C wasn't granted, they would go ahead and move forward on the apartment up there immediately. This frees up their opportunity on cash and not having to make that commitment quite immediately. But I am alerting you that certainly at some point in the future they can just flip this over, put the dwelling unit in, and move forward. They're a known business. They have living wage that they're paying the jobs in the community. They do pay sales tax, as I indicated, and I'm happy to answer any questions you might have.
Questions?
You say there's going to be a second unit. How many square feet is that going to be, or is that?
The total square footage of the structure is 13,382. If you look, it's going to take me a second, but it's the interior site plan was found on as Exhibit C on page 10 of your packet.
Okay.
Under the attachments.
So how many square feet will the second unit be? That's going to be vacant, and then eventually they'll try to rent it, or what?
Yeah, they'll be looking to rent it. I believe, top of my head.
There's already been people turned on to him about renting that space.
Okay.
I
And that would
think
be to like the east of the, I would assume?
I believe it's to the east, is it not, Dave? 'Cause
Yeah,
I think
the
they're
east
taking
tenant,
west
you'll
part.
see there's a spreadsheet right here for it.
What page is that, Dave?
This is, should be page 11, 10 or 11.
Okay.
And you've got the east tenant space that's rentable at 4,763 square feet.
That would be retail?
Yeah, it would be retail.
All right.
And then the front space of that, which was also a leasable storefront, is another 1,000 square feet.
I've had a call from retail and I've had a call from service industry, which I've passed on to Mr. Faust himself to determine what he wants to do. So I've had 2 calls about available space in Berwyn. I passed them on over there.
So on the apartment on the second floor, I lived on that block for 13 years, so in the last 21 years, that apartment's never been filled that I'm aware of, so they will have to probably build that out and, you know, make some changes to it if they ever wanted to turn it into an apartment, because it's been vacant for
Yeah, he's
21
got some
years.
build out in the main floor to begin with.
Yep.
That's part of their dilemma right now. They have some build out there that they have to spend money on. I believe his store in Forest Park is already closed. They do have a sign up in that window that I've seen about their new location.
Yep.
John's been trying to come back to Berwyn for quite some years.
Yeah, I've talked to him several times.
You have an estimate of the construction improvement cost there as Exhibit G, and in your packet was pages 21 through 24.
Dave, is their business considered professional services, so it's not taxable, there won't be sales taxes? Or
No,
there is
in
sales
fact, there's an estimate of what they paid for sales taxes in Forest Park. That was on page 11 as Exhibit D. I want to say that was about $40,000 is what Forest Park received, top of my head, thereabouts.
Yeah, this will
Clearly,
be a bigger space for them. They'll be able to do a little more. They sell a lot of that stuff, so there is retail sales involved in their business.
It's just, as you know, the municipal component that they have with governmental units, that portion's not taxable, but other vehicles that are looking for the yellow lights, et cetera, tow trucks and the like, they are all serviced and taxable.
Well, I think they put in, I'm going to date myself, but like music in vehicles and stuff too. I don't know what we call it nowadays, but they do that, and that's all sales and things in that
So there's
nature.
a showroom, a sales room, and an installation room in the back then.
I don't know how they're going to set it up exactly, but I think Dave's got it panned out there.
All right.
Questions? Any other questions? All right, that's up on the agenda on item E1 tonight. Okay, I have nothing else for Committee of the Whole unless somebody has a question regarding something in the agenda. Okay, hearing none, I'd ask for a motion to adjourn Committee of the Whole.
So moved.
Lennon by Ruiz, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. See you in about 20 minutes. John, did you want to add anything? This is Mr. Faust. Excuse me, if you just wanted to add anything about what Dave just put in, we just, well, 8 o'clock's the meeting. 7:30, he was just briefing us on what was up.
So, I don't know where we start here, so.
Well, Dave gave us all, everything about the petition, the resolution that he has up. If you just want to add a word about your desire to come back to Berwyn,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
sure the
not,
Alderman would love to hear that.
sure. So I'm not sure who's familiar with our company, but we started in Berwyn probably about 40 years ago. About 12 years ago, we had left through an eminent domain and moved to Forest Park with a desire to always come back to Berwyn. So we finally found a location on Ogden Avenue, and we'd like to pursue and kind of go forward with that. There are some challenges with the taxes, obviously, so we're asking today to give us some tax relief for a period so we can do some improvements and move forward with our plans. Does anybody have any questions for me, or?
We good? Okay, we've already adjourned the Committee of the Whole, so it'll come up back on the agenda at 8 o'clock, John.
Okay, thanks.
All right, thank you.
I'm good. How are you? I almost called you Woodward. Called myself just as it halfway got out of my mouth. Just sergeant. Yeah. I swear the other officers, yeah. We wanted to get that done so that they could get right into the academy. Yeah. It's a good group. Oh, I could. Let's find him. Yeah.
Just in case.
Miss a ditch.
That's on. I didn't turn it on.
Oh, okay, so that's on now. Okay. Thank you.
Hey, Richard? If the mayor doesn't announce Lucille Evans' name, are you going to say it? Oh, okay. Okay. First service is Friday between 10 a.m. and noon, right? At Heritage? Hey, Chief. How are you? Missed you the last couple times. Good, good. We were gonna invite Corey to come over and chat with us, but we didn't give her It's really simple. Companies that use the management. Our Excel spreadsheet is easy. Corey's gonna be responsible for all the resources. Well, yeah, but we're gonna just share all of the resources.
No problem, no problem. I've been scrambling, but I'll get over there. Okay. Yeah, and I'll just hand them over to Ruth. Yeah, just sign your name. Yep. I'm gonna do 200. I probably could do more.
remember to look in the camera and smile because my sister in Michigan sometimes watches.
On YouTube,
Watches.
up?
No, but it, yeah, once they, so we're live now. My sister-in-law in Crown Point, Indiana said, oh, every once in a while I check you to say, well, I have a fan base. Yeah. Yeah. Right. I have a lot of I'm probably thinking a condo. Right. Well, Bob, my yard is getting bigger and bigger every year. It's. I like doing a lot of the work. If I did, find a house, the yard would have to be a lot smaller because it's just big. Yeah. Yeah. And I like the flowers, but boy, I really probably haven't. Like your backyard. Yeah. I spent time at my friend's condo in Ann Arbor, and she had the most attractive container gardens all over the place, and it was just really nice. Her deck looks out onto a wooded area. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I could, I'm sure that my sister would invite me over to her house to cut a grass. If I ever started to get, wishful about doing it. Yeah. one of those clappers that says action.
Clerk Paul, can we call the council meeting to order, please?
Lennon,
Here.
Boywood,
Here.
Leisure,
Here.
Fate,
Here.
Pabon,
Here.
Ruiz,
Here.
Aaronella,
Here.
Carmichael.
Here.
8 ayes, 8 present, Mayor, sorry.
If we can all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and please remain standing. Pledge of allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
If we could please keep in our thoughts and prayers the family of Lucille Evans, longtime Berwyn resident who just passed away at the age of 94, living in the historic Dunham house, as well as all the men and women we have on the street tonight. Thank you. If anybody wishes to address the open forum, please step forward to the mic, state your name and address. Anybody from the audience? Mr. DeSalvo, make sure that mic is on. Is the green thing on?
Hello.
Okay.
Good evening, everyone. Anthony DeSalvo, 3548 Maple Avenue in Berwyn. I was here a couple weeks ago at the last council meeting, and the reason I came was to complain about the sloppy work that was being done by the contractor hired by the city for doing curbs. And so anyway, I wanted to come tonight because I know a lot of people come and complain and then they never come back. Well, I believe when you come and complain and when something gets done, to come back and say thank you. So I want to come back tonight and say thank you to my alderman, Scott Lennon, for coming out. Public Works Director Bob Schiller and his son Dan came out the next day, Wednesday, after the last meeting. And Public Works Director went and looked at all the 4 corners, and he made a decision that on my corner, of the 10 blocks of cement that were laid, 5 of them were done inferior to the standards. So he marked them, and so they're supposed to come back and redo them. So we'll see if they do in fact come back and redo them. I told you when I came, it was sloppy work, and I know municipalities always have to go with the lowest bidder, but beware of what the rest of you are getting, because if they do to your blocks what they did to mine, it's very, very inferior, sloppy work. Not only the work is fast and sloppy, but the materials that they're using. I know Public Director says that it does meet the standard, but I've had cement blocks replaced in different parts in front of my home in the time that I've owned it. This is the poorest quality, sloppiest work that I've ever seen done. So anyway, thank you very much to the city, and I hope that the work that he says will be done does in fact get done. Thank you.
Ladies?
Good evening. I'm Janelle Moreland, founder and president of Pink Divas and Gents Breast Cancer Organization. We presented to you all before the Pink Divas and Gents 6th Annual Breast Cancer Walk that was held at Morton West High School. So we're just here today to say thank you so much for your support. The turnout was amazing. I have to say a special thank you to Mayor Lavero, Alderman Lennon, Alderman Fett, and Alderman Ruiz. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you to every last one of you all. We can't do it without the support of great people as yourselves. We also want to present you all with a plaque that we have, just to show our appreciation.
And the plaque reads, Pink Divas and Gents, City of Berwyn, Mayor Robert Lavero, Alderman and team, thank you for your support for the Breast Cancer Walk Run 2023.
We also want to acknowledge a couple of ladies that's on your team. Claudia Iola and Melissa. We could not have done it without them. They are phenomenal, even down to the interns that you all had working your media platforms. So we want to present them with just a small token to say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Anybody else for open forum from the audience? Alderman, anything for open forum? Okay, hearing none. Item C1, please.
Item C1 are the minutes of the regular meeting of July 25th, 2023.
I'll make a motion to approve the meeting minutes of the regular city council of July 25th, 2023.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, second by Fate, to approve the minutes of the regular city council meeting of July 25th, 2023. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item D1, please.
Item D1 is a communication from City Administrator Ciaba Green regarding an award of remaining contracts for the North Firehouse and Police Department projects.
I will make a motion of the approval of the aforementioned bids, quotes to the aforementioned companies totaling $1,727,276, and authorize city administration to enter contracts with them for the North Firehouse Garage addition, Police Department dispatch expansion, and Police Department parking lot project.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, second by Leisure, to concur with City Administrator Ciaba Green and approve the bids and quotes for the above companies totaling $276,000. Authorize the City Administration to enter contracts for the construction of the projects mentioned. All those in favor, I'll call the roll.
Lennon?
Aye.
Roywood?
Aye.
Leisure?
Aye.
Fate?
Aye.
Pabon?
Nay.
Ruiz?
Nay.
Aaronella?
Aye.
Carmichael?
No.
5 ayes, Mayor. 3
Motion
yeas.
carried. Item E1, please.
Item E1 is a communication from the Berwyn Development Corporation with a resolution stating a resolution supporting a Class 7C real estate tax assessment application by J.J. Faust Properties for certain real property located at 6631 Ogden Avenue for the City of Berwyn, County of Cook, State of Illinois.
I'll make a motion to adopt this resolution, affix the necessary signatures, and send it on its way to passage.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Roywood, to adopt the resolution, fix the necessary signatures, and place on its way to passage. All those in favor, I'll call the roll.
Lennon?
Aye.
Roywood?
Aye.
Leisure?
Aye.
Fate?
Aye.
Pabon?
Aye.
Ruiz?
Aye.
Aaronella?
Aye.
Carmichael?
Aye.
8 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item I1, please.
Item I1 is a communication from the Fire and Police Commission regarding the promotion of Ronald T. Petticone to the rank of sergeant.
I move that we accept this communication from the Fire and Police Commission regarding the promotion of Ronald Petticone to the rank of sergeant. It's informational, and congratulate him.
Second.
Motion by Leisure, seconded by Lennon, to accept the communication for the promotion to the rank of sergeant of Ronald Petticone from the Police and Fire Commission is informational. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Officer Petticone, sergeant.
Please raise your right hand. Do you, Ronald P. Petticone, having been promoted to the rank of sergeant for the City of Berwyn Police Department in the County of Cook, do solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States, support the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of sergeant to the best of your abilities? Congratulations.
Congratulations, Ryan. Item I2, please.
Item I2 is a communication from the Fire and Police Commission introducing the hiring of probationary officer Michael Alcala.
I move that we accept this communication from the Fire and Police Commission regarding the hiring of probationary officer Michael Alcala as informational.
Second.
Motion by Leja, seconded by Tate, to consider the communication with the Police and Fire Commission as informational with the hiring of probationary police officer Michael Alcala. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. It's Michael here.
Your Honor, they are down in O'Fallon. They had their power test today. They've all been previously sworn in, so these are all just informational.
All right, congratulations to Michael. Item I3, please.
Item I3 is a communication from Fire and Police Commission introducing the hiring of probationary police officer Andres Botero.
I move that we accept this communication from the Fire and Police Commission regarding the hiring of probationary police officer Andres Botero as informational.
Second.
Motion by Leja, seconded by Wywood, to consider the communication with the Police and Fire Commission with the hiring of probationary police officer Andres Botero as informational. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item I4, please.
I4 is a communication from the Fire and Police Commission introducing the hiring of Iker Carranza as a probationary police officer.
I move that we accept this communication from the Fire and Police Commission regarding the hiring of probationary police officer Iker Carranza as informational.
Second.
Motion by Leja, seconded by Carmichael, to consider the communication with the Police and Fire Commission for the hiring of probationary police officer Iker Carranza as informational. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item I5, please.
Item I5 is a communication from the Fire and Police Commission introducing the hiring of probationary officer Margaret Misitich.
I move that we accept this communication from the Fire and Police Commission regarding the hiring of probationary police officer Margaret Misitich as informational.
Second.
Motion by Leja, seconded by Faith, to consider the communication with Police and Fire Commission hiring probationary police officer Margaret Misitich as informational. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item I6, please.
I6 is a communication from the Fire and Police Commission introducing the hiring of probationary police officer Janet Morales.
I move that we accept this communication from the Fire and Police Commission regarding the hiring of probationary police officer Janet Morales as informational.
Second.
Motion by Leja, seconded by Wywood, to consider the communication from Police and Fire Commission with the hiring of probationary officer Janet Morales as informational. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item I7, please.
I7 is a communication from Alderperson Lennon regarding Halfway to St. Patrick's Day event at the James Joyce Irish Club.
I'll make a motion to approve this event and send it to Police, Fire, and Public Works for assistance.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Wywood, to approve the event and send it to Police, Fire, and Public Works for assistance. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. J1.
J1 is a communication from Police Chief Samaglia regarding the approval of Morton High School Homecoming Parade on September 30th, 2023.
Is it September 30th or September 9th?
Oh, I'm sorry. The parade is on Saturday, September 30th.
Oh, right there, okay, my sheet said 9. Okay, I move that we accept the communication from Police Chief Samaglia regarding the Morton West High School Homecoming Parade on September 30, 2023 as informational.
Second.
Motion by Leja, seconded by Capone, to accept the communication from Chief Samaglia approving the Morton High School Homecoming Parade September 30th, 2023 as informational. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item J2, please.
J2 is a communication from City Administrator Ciaba Green regarding renewal of cyber liability insurance.
be my motion to concur with Administrator Green and execute a contract with Palmer Express Surplus Insurance in the amount of $40,749 for cyber liability insurance.
Second.
Motion by Fate, seconded by Lennon, to concur with the recommendation of City Administrator Seattle Green and authorize the city administration to execute the contract with Palomar Excess and Surplus Insurance in the amount of $40,749 for our cyber liability insurance. All those in favor, call the roll.
Lennon,
Aye.
Roywood,
Aye.
Leisure,
Aye.
Fate,
Aye.
Pabon,
Aye.
Ruiz,
Aye.
Aaronella,
Aye.
Carmichael.
Aye.
8 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. I believe, City Administrator, that went down due to,
It did. It was wonderful competition, and one of the things. So thankfully, we've had wonderful success, and haven't had any incidents with cyber crime here in the city. Also, a few years back, our IT director stated that all of our employees every single year would have to do annual cyber safety training, and actually the state just caught on to that, so they just passed a law, so next year it's going to be for all municipalities. So we were ahead of the trend with that. So due to that, there was competition, and I want to thank our Mesro Insurance, who is our broker. They did a wonderful job, and they were able to push our current provider for insurance for cyber liability to match some of the lower ones that came in. And so they're very good graded credit rating for this company that we currently have, and we're happy with their service, so we're just very happy. It was a great morning that day when I met with them, so.
thanks to our IT department. Item J3, please.
J3 is a communication from Public Works Director Robert Schiller regarding the recommendation to approve a contract agreement with Service Line Warranty of America to provide sewer and water line insurance for residents.
It'd be my motion to concur with Director Schiller's recommendation to approve the new revised and non-exclusive marketing agreement with Service Line Warranty of America, HomeServe, and decline the 50 cents royalty and pass the savings back to the residents purchasing the policy. Fix the necessary signatures and send it on its way to passage.
Second.
Motion by Ruiz, second by Pabon, to concur with the recommendation of Director of Public Works Schiller to approve the revised non-exclusive marketing agreement with SLWA HomeServe and decline the 50-cent royalty so that the residents can get additional savings. And fix necessary signatures to the agreement. All those in favor, call the roll.
Lennon,
Aye.
Roywood,
Aye.
Leisure,
Aye.
Fate,
Aye.
Pabon,
Aye.
Ruiz,
Aye.
Aaronella,
Aye.
Carmichael.
Aye.
8 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item J4, please.
Item J4 is a resolution submitted by the Public Works Director. The resolution authorizing participation in the ComEd Green Region Program for the 31st Street Native Plantings and Trees Project.
It'd be my motion to concur with Senior Engineer Nicole Campbell's recommendation to accept the award, ComEd's grant for the Green Region Program, and have the city match the amount, matching funds of $15,750. I want to thank Nicole for her work for making this grant happen, and Director Schiller for ensuring that the city is doing more things to create green space.
Second.
Motion by Ruiz, seconded by Lennon, to concur with Senior Engineer Nicole Campbell and adopt the resolution accepting the grant monies from ComEd for the Green Region Open Land Grant Award and provide matching city funds in the amount of $15,750. All those in favor, on the call of the roll.
Lennon,
Aye.
Roywood,
Aye.
Leisure,
Aye.
Fate,
Aye.
Pabon,
Aye.
Ruiz,
Aye.
Aaronella,
Aye.
Carmichael.
Aye.
8 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. The consent agenda.
I'll make a motion to adopt the, or accept
there's
the,
Oh,
One more.
I'm
There's
sorry, Mayor,
J5.
we have a
What'd I miss?
J5.
J5.
I don't have a J5.
oh, shit, he's got the gold.
I have no agenda or item J5.
We revised it, I'm sorry.
You know, I saw her email about revision. She never sent it to me. Okay, I'm sorry. I got it here. She gave it to me. Okay, item J5, please.
I can't read it. I don't have the
Oh,
number.
here. Marge, take this one and I'll use Tony's. Let me have yours, Tony.
Item J5 is a communication from the Communications Manager, Claudia Ayala, regarding revisions in the communication policy and the emergency notification system.
It would be my motion to accept the revisions, policy, and as informational.
Second.
Motion by Carmichael, seconded by Aaronella, to consider the communication from City Communications Department Director Ayala as informational and accept the revised policy. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. The consent agenda.
I'll make a motion to accept the consent agenda as presented.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Roywood, to accept the consent agenda as presented. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Aldermanic committee meetings, Alderman Lennon,
Call it a chair.
Alderman Roywood,
Call the chair.
Alderman Leja.
This Saturday is my monthly Third Ward cleanup, 9 o'clock. We will meet on Oak Park and Stanley, and call of the chair.
Alderman Fate,
Call it, Chair.
Alderman Pavone,
Call the chair.
Alderman Ruiz,
Call the chair.
Alderman Aaronella,
Call the chair.
Alderman Carmichael.
Call the chair. Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion to adjourn by Carmichael, seconded by Lennon. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you.